Hello everybody.
Happy Vlogmas.
Yeah, so in today's video, we are back to DIY Christmas and we're gonna be crafting some homemade candles. And if you're interested in this too, you can also purchase the same kit from Brambleberry and explore your own DIY Christmas.
Yeah, we'll put the link below for the information, but this is another one of our making your own holiday gifts for Vlogmas.
Yeah, so let's go get lost in DIY world.
Let's go get lost in gifts.
We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this.
Instructions say to place the glass jars in a warm area, and they are a little chilled, so it's 108 degrees outside here in Las Vegas, so we're just going to put them in the box and sit them outside for a few minutes, and then we'll bring them back in and they should be pretty warm.
So what are you doing now?
Okay, so now we need to measure out our fragrance oil. We need 1.3 ounces, and because we're probably going to lose a little bit in the bowl, I'm going to measure out 1.4 just to account for that little bit of loss that we're going to have. And we're on ounces. Okay, perfect. And this is roughly 2 ounces. So we're going to use almost the whole bottle.
That is the fragrance oil, which will give the candles its scent, right?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, meanwhile, over on the stove, we have our water heating up. So that way we can have basically a double boil situation. So as the water heats up, it will heat up the glass and it will keep it from burning the wax. So
because you don't want to put your wax on a direct fire, basically.
Correct.
So you want to keep it.
And I figure glass too will be easier for us to clean, because we should be able to get the wax out of it.
We're about up to 160, so we got about 10 more degrees to go. You can see it's pretty clear. You can see the water boiling underneath it. Looking good. Looking good.
So we've reached roughly about 170 degrees Fahrenheit, which is what it recommends for the fragrance oil to properly blend into the mix and be fragrant per the instructions. So now we're going to remove this from the heat. So we're going to pick up the glass dish and kind of set it to the side, and then we're going to add our fragrance oil and spin it.
There we go.
finished up at 6:08. In 2 minutes, now we're gonna let this cool to 140 degrees, and at 140 degrees, we're gonna pour it into our measuring cup here, and then they're gonna go into our jars that have been warming outside.
So we're not at 140 yet, but we're gonna transition it to the pouring cup just to make it easier on ourselves. Yeah, buddy. And right in there.
Oh, I spilled a little. Okay, so we have cooled our wax to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So now I'm gonna pour the wax into our containers. Then we're going to place our wick, and then we're gonna stabilize them. Yes, folks, we had exactly enough to do 5 candles. Look at that. All right, so next we're gonna place our wax. It says to place it and hold it for a few seconds until it stays in place. Stuck to my fingers, so that's not really a fair assessment. So then we're going to stabilize them with
Tongue depressors.
tongue depressors. Just like that. Now it says to let them cool for 4 to 6 hours, and then we put the lids on them and let them sit for 2 days, and then they should be good. We are 4 days later, and it's time now. Our candles have cooled, everything looks good, and I honestly think they smell like really good. When you open the lids, they smell absolutely amazing. So now the last part is for us to place the labels that came with the kit onto our jar, and I think we're gonna go with the sage green ones. Here is the final product with the sticker, and they just look really sharp. I have to say, I really think these candles came out really great. So now that these are all ready for Christmas, we're gonna get them packaged up with the rest of our stuff. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you guys tomorrow in the next Vlogmas.
Bye.
Wanna hang out with my friends and